Biographical criticism, a type of literary criticism that examines a writer's life story to demonstrate how it connects to their creative works. The definition of biographical is information about a person's life or details about the life of a person. An example of biographical information is details about who you are, where you came from, and what you have done. Biographical is anything that can be from a biography. A biography is a book about someone's life, as in an actual book about someone, or just facts from a person's life. Biographies are usually written about famous people, but everyone has biographical details about their own lives too.
What's its purpose? Allow readers to approach the author's works with a deeper knowledge of their meaning and how they were created. What is the main goal in this literary criticism? Understanding the author's motivations for writing what they did is the objective of a biographical criticism.
Benefits of biographical literature. A reader can choose how to interpret a piece with the use of information about the author's background. By being aware of writer's hardships or difficulties when writing a book, a reader can more fully appreciate. The reader might get a sense of writer fixation by seeing how they use and modify their own life experiences in their writing. Readers often use these questions when reading a biographical criticism in literacy. How does the author's life relate to the story? Do the characters resemble the author or are they entirely different?
Lord of the Flies by William Golding. September 19, 1911 to June 19, 1993. Published Lord of the Flies in 1954. Awarded the Nobel Prize for Literature in 1983. As a young boy, William Golding acted as a bully in his elementary school. He even confessed that he enjoyed hurting people. The author of William Golding, the man who wrote Lord of the Flies, wrote that Golding was scared of being alone in the night, as were the Litlands. Golding proves that basic human nature opposes the ideas of rationalism. In 1940, Golding joined the Royal Navy to fight for 5 years in World War II. He created both plots, events, and characters in Lord of the Flies that parallel the Holocaust. For example, Jack compares to Hitler in his seizure power, promise of food and a better life, and his development of a scapegoat, the beast. These methods in the quote, "I gave you food, and my hunter will protect you from the beast. Who will be in my tribe?" After the war, Golding had 2 children, a boy and a girl. His son had a mental illness and his daughter also had troubles growing up. This fueled his lack of faith in humanity. Man produces evil, as a bee produces honey, even in something as pure as a child. This thought of an inner evil within us plays a vital role within his novel, as the children on the island possess sinful thoughts and plan corrupt plots. So, join with us to watch this short video about William Golding.
Let's learn more about William Golding with this, our author biography. Golding was born September 19th, 1911 in Cornwall, England. His mother was a suffragette, meaning she tirelessly campaigned for women's voting, and his father was a schoolmaster. Ambitious writer Golding began writing at age 7, and attempted his first novel at the ripe old age of 12. As a child, he was a bully and was known to have hurt other children. This set the stage for some of the writing he'd do down the line. Now, he first attended college for sciences, but changed to English literature and published his first book while still in college. After Golding finished college, he worked many different jobs, but ultimately decided to become a school teacher, working with boys, and this is what gave him the insight and inspiration for Lord of the Flies in the first place. He enlisted in the Royal Navy in 1940 and fought in World War II. He spent 6 years at sea and developed a love for sailing and for the ocean itself. After the war, he returned to teaching. In 1953, Golding wrote Lord of the Flies, and it was published just a year later in 1954 after being rejected a whopping 21 times by publishers. Lord of the Flies received mixed reviews and sold poorly when it first came out, at one point going out of print in the United States. However, when it was published in paperback, it had a revival and is now considered a classic. Golding wrote 13 novels, as well as poetry, plays, essays, and short stories, and he earned a Nobel Prize in Literature in 1983. Then, in 1988, he had the rare honor of being knighted. Sir William Golding passed away June 19, 1993 in Cornwall, England. He was 82 years young.
Thank you for listening. So here are the members of our group. Abelia Kyle Jan, Andaya Laster J, Gomato Jomel Jan, Maravelis Kurt Jervy, Orali Kit Ryan, Sosa Romer Gian, Umale Andrew Macrio, and Ventura Kayan Selric. Thank you.